Love is in the air, and so is a whole lot of betrayal. Episode 6 of Gen V picks up right where we left off. The gang is freshly unbrainwashed and not exactly thrilled about how that happened. Turns out it wasn't the walking Rufinol himself, aka Rufus, who erased their memories, it was their own friend Cate. Yes, Cate. And while the gang try to deal with that, elsewhere on the campus, Shetty and Cardosa are cooking up a virus that could kill every soup on Earth. And for some reason, it really reminded me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated!
So, with that being said, let's break down everything that went down in episode 6.
Thanks. So glad I had to relive that fucking nightmare.
Cate starts this episode by giving everyone their memories back, and it's messy. She's not wiping minds anymore, she's unraveling. Bloodshot eyes, nosebleeds, seizures. Turns out, overusing her powers fries her brain. Jordan is pissed, Marie is trying to understand, and Andre is spiraling. And Cate, well, she can read their thoughts now, which is not ideal when everyone's angry at you. Then Marie visits Andre, and he's tired. Mentally, physically, spiritually exhausted. He tells Marie he thinks Cate made Luke kill Brink, and then himself. Marie tries to defend Cate, says maybe it wasn't like that, but Andre is not budging. He says Cate makes you fall in love with her and then destroys you, which, yes, his feelings are valid, because while Cate was manipulated by Shetty, she also knew what she was doing, and she still did it. But to be fair, it sounds like projection and heartbreak talking at the same time. And as Marie rightfully puts it, it's really not just Cate.
No, this school fucks you over.
Then Cate has a seizure, and that's when things really kick off. The gang gets stuck in her mind, and while they're in her mind, they learn that Cate's been through hell. Her brother went missing because she told him to walk away and never come back, and we saw how her mom behaved. She basically disowned Cate for what she and her husband did to their child.
I don't feel safe with her.
Okay. Why don't you come with me, Cate? We'll sort this out.
Mommy, I didn't mean to!
And Cate spent 9 years locked in a house before Shetty showed up and played the cool kind of aunt who wasn't scared of her, who understood her. Shetty gave her pills to suppress her powers and told her everything would be fine, and even offered her a hug. This was the beginning of Cate thinking maybe, just maybe, she wasn't a monster. Now inside her mind, the gang also sees the moment she met Luke. They see how their relationship started, and when Andre says he can't look at this anymore, Luke turns to Andre and calls him out for sleeping with Cate behind his back.
Oh, we really shouldn't do this. If Luke finds out.
Luke is getting ready to attack Andre, and it's clearly not just a memory. It feels like everyone's guilt is bleeding into Cate's mind. Then the gang shows up at Brink's office. Turns out Jordan knew Luke had attacked Brink before the pilot episode. They knocked him out, covered it up, and got rewarded with a TA position. Jordan tries to justify it, and then the memory of Jordan says,
Nice is all it takes for us to let someone get royally fucked.
And that's the truth because they chose the easier path. Eventually, we see Marie's memory again, the night she accidentally killed her parents. Her sister is sitting there in the corner and says Marie wanted to kill her parents and that she'll never forgive Marie.
No matter how hard you try to be a hero, you'll always be a murderer to me.
But Marie, understanding that this is a memory and that this is Marie's guilt, tells Cate in that moment that none of this is her fault. They're all broken, every single one of them. But Cate doesn't want to wake up. She wants to stay in her mind, in this limbo state, because waking up means facing everything she's done. And Andre, when he hears that, he completely loses it. He tells her she doesn't just get to check out. She doesn't get to choose the easy way out and leave the rest of them to pick up the pieces. Eventually, he pulls her back to reality, but nothing is okay. While everyone else is trapped inside Cate's psychological trauma spiral, Emma and Sam are off having what starts as a sweet, surprisingly normal moment for once. The moment Emma gets her memories back, she goes to Sam at the drive-in, and after a genuinely touching reunion,
I missed you.
For real?
For real.
They kiss. Sam confesses to Emma that he's a virgin and asks Emma to show him how to have sex. Cue the most chaotic, awkward, puppet-filled sex montage ever put on television. And at first, it's romantic. Weird, but romantic. Then Sam starts seeing Emma as a puppet, which is deeply concerning, but Emma has no idea. She thinks it was amazing. Sam, on the other hand, immediately spirals and tells her she deserves someone better, that he's messed up, that she should be with someone who isn't seeing her as a Sesame Street character mid-orgasm.
I'm messed up, Emma. You should be with someone that isn't.
But Emma pushes back. She says she's messed up too. That's why they work, even if she doesn't fully understand just how broken and traumatized Sam really is. Now later, when Emma brings Sam back to the group, everything goes sideways fast. The second he sees Cate, something in him snaps. He launches at her, starts choking her out, and is seconds away from killing her. But Emma steps in and asks him to stop, and he does. Barely. He doesn't really want to, but he does because Emma asked. After that, Cate reveals that Sam was being used to augment Luke's powers. She doesn't know exactly what was happening in the woods, but she knows Shetty was behind it. And Sam confirms it. Shetty hates soups. She was pulling the strings all along. So now, for the first time, everyone's on the same page.
Shetty was directing it all.
Okay, so she's the answer.
Now, while the students are unpacking their traumas, Shetty and Cardosa are out in the woods playing mad scientist. And it's not just them experimenting, they are concocting a genocide. Cardosa is running tests on a soup who's been infected with the virus they've been developing. Now, this isn't just about controlling powers anymore. This virus is designed to kill soups, quickly, efficiently, and without any risk to regular humans. Now, according to Cardosa, the virus attaches to the compound V in their blood and shuts them down completely. Cardosa even calls it
a way to compassionately control soups.
Yet Shetty calls it not ready, which is a little bit hilarious considering she then tells him to crank up the dosage and see how much worse they can make it. So, totally normal behavior from the dean of students. Later in the episode, when we come back to them, Cardosa has submitted his report. The virus worked, the soup is dead, and Shetty, well, she's not really impressed. She tells him to make it contagious.
Now can you make it contagious?
So at this point, it's not even subtle. Shetty's goal is to wipe out all the soups, every last one. The woods was never really about rehabilitation or containment. It was literally a testing ground for a bioweapon, and Cardosa, spineless as ever, just goes along with it. So by the end of episode 6, Cate is awake, but nothing is fixed. Sam is barely holding it together. Andre, Marie, Jordan, and Emma are traumatized again, and Shetty, she's out here planning a genocide like it's just another Tuesday. Now, with only 2 episodes left, it's officially students versus administration. Let's just hope they get to her before the virus does. Now, if you're still here, thanks for watching. Until next time.